Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be going back and looking at my January 2025 budget. We'll be looking at what I planned to make and spend in January and what I actually ended up making and spending in January. So this is the first budget of the new year, and luckily it was a 3-paycheck month, which is very nice because the last 2 months were a bit more spendy with the holidays. So it's nice that we had some extra income coming in to kind of get us settled and rein it back in. So starting off, we have my planned income. So I'll be toggling between the planned and spent categories, and this is all on the EveryDollar budgeting app. So for my first 3 paychecks, I always budget based on the lowest amount of hours that I would work. And my health insurance renewed with my work starting in the new year, and it did go up. So I did decrease the amount that I planned to receive since I didn't know exactly how that would affect the taxes afterward. So I budgeted $1,750 for all of those 3 paychecks for work. And then for my per diem paycheck, I was working 1 shift in January, and I usually budget $200, which is what I ended up doing. And then for my cashback redemption, I ended up budgeting $25 to be redeemed, and that's due to the increase in spending from December. And then I also ended up pulling from a sinking fund $3,228.67 worth. So going over to what I actually made for my first paycheck, I ended up making $2,159.35. For paycheck 2, I made $1,818.39. And for my third paycheck, I ended up making $1,830.07. So all of those were higher than what I had budgeted for, which is great. My per diem paycheck as well was higher. It was $265.76. My cash back was higher than planned at $30.83. And my sinking fund was, as expected, $3,228.67. Now we'll go back over to my planned, and we'll start off with my savings section. So first we have my high yield savings. This is where I keep my various sinking funds, and I was planning to save $500 towards that. And then we have my Roth IRA, where I was planning to contribute $4,580. So now with the start of the new year, I can start contributing to the 2025 Roth IRA, and my goal is to max it out as soon as possible. So what I was doing at the start of last year, after I maxed out my 2024 Roth IRA, was I was saving as much as possible towards my 2025 Roth IRA, so I would be able to contribute all of that. So what I ended up contributing to my Roth IRA was that $4,580. And to break it down, that's where my sinking fund came in. I just rounded it up to the nearest 10 to $3,230. And the other $1,350 I was able to contribute from the extra income. My high yield savings account I saved as planned, and that was $500. So thankfully I was able to save a good chunk, around half, at the start of last year that I could contribute to this year. And with the 3 paycheck month, I had extra money coming in that I could also throw towards the Roth. Next, we have all of my housing expenses. Now, most of these are fixed, and that's my mortgage, HOA fee, property tax, and internet. I do make an additional mortgage principal contribution every month of $41.39 as well. My electricity, I got the bill for in December, actually went up, and it was $119.25. And then I also received my propane gas bill for $312.40. Going over to my spent, all of these were exactly as planned. Because my income was higher this month than originally anticipated, I was able to cash flow my propane bill without dipping into my sinking fund. Going back towards planned, here we can look at the transportation. So here we have gas, and this is for my car. And I had budgeted $110 for the month. And it was a very low gas spend for me this month. It was $50.72. So I spent even less than half of the budget. Going back towards the planned, we have our personal spend category, and I brought that back down to my usual $150. And I did spend less than that. I spent $79.19. So with my less spending on certain categories like the personal spend, the gas, I was able to contribute more towards my Roth and cash flow my gas bill. A huge thanks, of course, was just the whole extra paycheck that I received since it was a 3-paycheck month in January. That pretty much concludes my budget for January of 2025. Thank you so much for watching. Leave any comments if you have any questions. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.